Good morning and welcome back to more Ogre Battle 64. Today, we're just heading off to the Temple of Berthe. I did do a couple of things. I removed Dio from Aisha's group. Just because this will allow for... Nancy was already level 23 anyway. I don't know if we're going to end up using her in anything. But this Dio's level 24, everyone else is level 23, so I want this group to just, I like everyone being even. It might be one of those, I don't know, I just like everyone being even, so I'm gonna let them get even. Destro is now hanging out in this group. Ankaseth, I don't know why you are so high alignment, Ankaseth, but it doesn't really matter that much. I don't think we can get any more liches in the game. I did go ahead and made a party for Paul. He's hanging out. He is level 24, so he can hold down the fort, while Magnus actually gets to get some action. But let's head in to scene 25, Child of the Covenant. That's not ominous at all. This isn't ominous at all. Oh yeah, this is where they forced Yumel to presumably eat the fruit of the Netherworld. Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. When I arrived, he was already... Oh, enough excuses. Find him. Yeah, you kind of... Your goal was to reawaken a god, and you kind of did, and now you're sitting there going, why can't we control it? Like, I can't really... You know something, don't you? Look, here's the thing. If you touch her, Yuma will destroy you. That would be a good way to lure him out, but the ramifications of it are not going to be in your favor. Alright, well, let's see what our current situation is. We did, in the previous episode, rescue the Archbishop, so I don't actually know... Oh yeah, now we're looking for the actual temple that the progenitor was made from? I don't know. Alright, so we've got our headquarters here in Vidagra. Okay. We've got nothing else. This time I want to make sure not to take the neutral stronghold. We're going to skip that one over. I'm really bad about that. We do want to take the Temple of Berthe. Yeah, that is our goal. We want to retake it from Lodis. We've got a bunch of air units heading to us. Okay. And there's also more units around the temple. Fair enough. Well, I don't think that'll be a huge problem. I believe this is the last of Lodis's army. They'll do anything to keep us at bay. Alright. Clearly they're not bringing out their A game just yet. Alright, so we need to retake the temple and make sure we don't die or lose our headquarters. Fair enough. Well, as usual, we'll pause and to get a lay of the land. So up here we need someone who's just slightly dark. Do we have anyone who is slightly dark? We've got a bunch of people who are slightly light, but I don't think we have anyone who's slightly dark. We've got a lot of people who are very dark. I did look at it. Margaret... The Angel Knights work similar to dragons, in that once they hit all of the requirements, they will just automatically rank up. So you don't change their class on your own, they just automatically rank up once they hit the requirements. I honestly think the only requirement Margaret does not have right now is alignment. She needs to be higher alignment, but she's kind of in the right group for that. You know what? Ramberdy can actually do this. Ramberdy is perfect for that. So we'll send Ramberty there. Paul, as I mentioned, is just going to hold down the fort. Okay, so Ramberty, you can go ahead and take this stronghold. We're going to skip this one. We're going to very, very intentionally skip that one. All right, we need someone who is slightly light, so we'll go ahead and send Shirley. Shirley doesn't get to do much because she levels up so quickly, so we'll send her out for that one. You know what? We can also send... You will hit that, but you're not there right now. Paul should just hang out. We can send Lytle, though. She's also slightly light. So Lytle can also head over here. Alright, I should probably have somebody else accompany up here. So we'll have you come up here. And what do I need to take this place? That's also going to be a Ramberty. Got it. This is a very small map. Yeah, this is a... Actually, Ramberty's going to just be taking like half of these places. Ramberty's going to be taking every single one of these places. Got it. Okay. Fair enough. Cool. Well, let's just go ahead and dispatch Leah then. We'll dispatch Margaret. We'll dispatch Vemond. And we'll dispatch Ankaseth. And last but not least, we'll dispatch Paul. Paul, as I said, is just going to hang out. Alright, here's all the forces starting to come in. Magnus, you are actually going to get some action. So be happy about that. We're going to have everyone actually turn and face the enemy. Oh, you're already doing that. Perfect. That's another nice thing about flying units. They have a higher range that they identify enemies with, which is just kind of nice. Yeah, face the enemy. And face the enemy. Margaret, I guess since you're already here, I didn't want to enter the stronghold. If you enter the stronghold, Hugo will just give you the briefing again. And that's not what I wanted. I do not care, Hugo. Thank you very much. This is not what I'm here for, my man. This is useful if you have missed out or like you don't remember something. You can just talk to Hugo again and he'll let you know again. But that's not what I'm here for. What I wanted to do was take a look at the shop, see what we have available. Okay, we can get Thunder Spears here. We can also get an Ice Spear. I think I will go ahead and get that, because we don't have one. And that's about it. That's pretty much all of our interesting stuff that we can get here. We can get an Ice Spear. But I will go ahead and put that Ice Spear on Leah. In fact, if I have... Well, let me unpause real quick so people can turn. If I send Leah... If I have her retreat, then I can go ahead and equip that to her right now. Oh, she already has Fire Spirit. That's neat. I think I'd rather have Ice Spear on her. And then Ice and Lightning does a cool combination. So that's pretty sweet. You guys can... Do I want you both have Fire? Fire and Earth also does a interesting combo, I'm pretty sure. So that's pretty neat. And I guess I just have another Fire Spear that I can put on somebody at some point. Okay, cool. Let's let people get a little bit closer and then figure out how I want to send people out. Okay, let's take a look at what we got. We got Muller over here, who is a swordmaster with a bunch of swordsmen. Fair enough. Got Sybil. Oh, this poor child. Okay. You know what, Margaret? I have a target for you. Let's see, what is Tensvilger? Okay, that's a cool name. You seem like a good target for them on. You guys are gonna head up here, which is fine. Actually, you know what, Margaret? You should probably target this guy. Let's see what Abel has. Yeah, you should probably target Abel instead. And then Ankaseth. Actually, Magnus? How about you come up here and just hang out? Actually, Magnus, what is your alignment looking like? Because you... No, wait, you can't take that town. You'd be able to take this town, but not that town. Alright, that should work. Alright, we've got another flying unit coming over there. Ramberty is going to get some action ahead of time. That's fine. Everyone should be set to attack leader. Yep, okay, perfect. We're only going to be able to have 2 of these guys attack the leader here, but it won't matter if we get crits. So that's what we like to see. In fact, I might go ahead and kill the leader and then run away, just so that my other unit, because I'm going to be using Ramberty for a lot here. And that will allow my other unit to be leading up the forefront here a little bit more, which I'm not opposed to be perfectly honest. Yeah, that allows my other unit to... Oh, wait, no, it actually made me run away closer to town. That also works. To be perfectly honest, that also works. Oh, and we get to check out Troy the Dragoon, so that's pretty sweet. No one can target the leader here except for him, so that's less sweet, but this enemy unit is Garbo, so it doesn't really matter. I can't believe you would poke me that hard. How dare you? We get so many attacks now with this unit. It's great. Yeah, Troy will kill that guy. We'll also kill the middle guy. Yeah, it's pretty great. I'm a big fan of Dragoons. You can only get one of them. At some point I'll finish Legend of Dragoon. Eventually. We do get another weapon here, so that's pretty cool. And Ramberty can go straight in for Jared, so that'll work. Jared, who appears to be completely unprotected. So that's awesome. We're also just crit machines, so that's awesome as well. We'll take that. Yeah, this is going pretty good. So far, the hardest mission has been the one where all the enemies were randomly 5 levels higher than everything else. But it was a completely optional mission that I was just being really stubborn and wanted to do. Because I never do that mission. Probably because all the enemies are randomly 5 levels higher than everywhere else. That and Paul is, lore-wise, kind of the least interesting option that you can get out of the 3 characters from those 3 missions. But, oh well. Alright, and we have Mage v Mage. Mage v Mage Party. Okay, well, I think my Lich will absolutely destroy you. So, not really going to be a problem. Alright, well, I guess Nancy's just faster than my Lich, which is also fine. We've got a Book of Meteor Strike, so I'm really not concerned. Don't we have 2 of those now? I think we have 2 of those now. And I still need to get a Book of Annihilation at some point. But I need to get $65,000 to do that, so that could take a minute. Alright, I don't think we actually take out the leader here. I think the leader will be the only survivor. In fact, I can just make sure that there is no survivors. Because I don't think... Well, no, we'll get one more. As long as she doesn't resist it, we should actually kill her here. I was going to say, I could just use a Pedra to guarantee it, but I don't think she'll live through this, as long as she doesn't resist it. Cool. Okay, yeah. There we go. And we get 52 experience for wiping out that entire unit. Sure. I'll take it. Alright, we get a neat-looking spear, so that's pretty sweet. We have liberated this one. Cool. Lytle's gonna get side attacked because I was not paying attention. Less cool. Ooh, that's a really bad side to get attacked on, too. Well, I'll put in a pause because I should probably be paying more attention to that flank anyway. Like, I don't think it'll really be a problem. It shouldn't really be a problem, to be perfectly honest. Our healer might take a bit of damage, but otherwise I think we'll be fine. In fact, let's just use a Pedra of Flame, guarantee we kill the leader here. We'll have more archers that can attack, so we definitely will kill the leader here, but I just wanted to guarantee it. There we go. Okay, I was really hoping you'd kill that guy. Well, unfortunate. Lytle, are you too high of an alignment to take this place now? No. Okay, you're still fine. I should probably be commanding people a little bit more down here. So how about you go take out this unit, and you go take out this unit. Then you guys are still targeting the people you're targeting. You are hanging out in town where you should be. You just have a couple of... Yeah, you've got a couple of drakes on you. How about you go target down this guy? I don't know what the heck these flying units are trying to do, but if they're failing, I can tell you that much. Alright, our dragons can just finish this guy off. They're not going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot. Now, I don't think your dragons get a bonus if you have a Dragoon in your party. Like, I don't think a Dragoon is just a better version of the Dragon Master. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, but I don't think it works that way. I guess it would be a little bit odd, considering the Dragoon is built to kill dragons, as opposed to the Dragon Master, which is built to command dragons, but, you know, whatever works, I guess. I am very concerned about the cockatrice here. It won't be a problem until we are chasing this unit down. Then it will become a problem. That Banish will do a lot of damage to the imps. Holy magic versus, well, dark aligned creatures. Creatures of darkness, you might say. Alright, let's make sure we kill the leader here. Cool. Awesome, we'll get some damage on that guy. Let's go ahead and use a Temple of Berthe. I was hoping it would focus the cockatrix, but okay. Alright, sure. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all we're gonna be able to do. Alright, well, that wasn't too bad. It will be a little scary hunting down that cockatrix, though. Oh, Magnus, you don't have to hang out outside the city anymore. You can go ahead and come into the stronghold. Aisha, let's go ahead and have you come into the stronghold as well. Okay, this guy is actually coming straight for me now, so let's go ahead and have you guys go into this stronghold. And then Margaret, we're gonna have you camp. Vemon, you may or may not actually get past this guy, but he's not gonna get past Ankaseth. I know that much. In fact, Ankaseth, you also just go after him. Alright, our mage is, or our healer is hurt, but as long as they're able to actually do some healing, it'll be fine. Alright, well the leader's dead immediately, so that's cool. And our healer is now healed, so we're good. That is gonna need some healing, but we'll get another heal in before he gets attacked again, so it should not be a problem. We might also take out that paladin, which would be pretty cool. Alright, and now they're spreading out their attacks, so I'm less concerned. Let's use a Temple of Bane, just because I have them. No pointing. We worked hard to get all these Pedras. We might as well make use of them. Yeah, we're only one enemy left in this entire group, and it's one lone... Okay, apparently killing a bunch of paladins made all of our alignments go up. I still don't know how that works, but sure, whatever. These guys are just determined to have high alignment. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't know why, I don't know how. Alright, yeah, Ankaseth is gonna fight these guys instead. Sure, whatever. Ankaseth, who now also has a Lich. Because why not? Or maybe we don't have 2 Books of Annihilation. If I did, I probably... or Meteor Strike. If I did, I would have put it on this mage. I do think we'll get a second one. I think we just find one later in the game. I think we just haven't gotten there yet. Either way. Alright, I don't think we'll be able to... Temple of Wind is probably the wrong thing to use here, but I just want to kill things. Oh, if he hadn't resisted it, we would have killed him. I don't think... Okay, so he does get a second attack. Oh, well, we killed him anyway. Alright, sure, we wipe out the whole unit. That works. That'll work. I was not certain that Ankaseth actually got a second strike, or a third strike there, and I really didn't think that he'd actually finish them off. So, that's cool. Alright, well, go back to Stronghold, and just hold it down for a little bit. And we'll have you... go ahead and head up here. Because why not? You guys will go ahead and take this stronghold back. Ankaseth, can you actually face the direction we need you to be facing? Thank you. Alright. Got that place liberated. Margaret is now heading back out. Got a lot of enemies down here. But it looks like they're just going to come straight in, so that's not really a problem. We've got this guy. What are you doing over here, Fredo? Fredo? I don't know. Oh, and we can also see the boss. Proofless. We're actually going up against Proofless. Okay. Fair enough. That works, I suppose. Let's go ahead and have you go after Fredo, I guess. We might be able to take out the leader here. We haven't been able to heal up as much as I'd like to, but as long as our stamina's looking good, our healer can just do the rest. And I think our stamina appears to be doing just fine based on the amount of damage we're doing. So, yeah, we'll definitely take out the leader. The question then will become how many other people we'll take out along the way. These guys have got to be getting close to going up a level. Well, we'll definitely take out the Hawkman. Well, actually, no. If everyone now targets the... Yeah, if this happens, we won't take out the Hawkman. Oh, well. We got a number of them. And the leader. That's the important thing. Enemies are much, much easier to chase down once we take out the leader. Alright, cool. Lionel, how much experience do you still need? Not much. How much do you have left? You've got a singular soldier. I think you're going to need more than that, but we'll go ahead and have you go after them. And what do you have? You've got 2 literal soldiers. Okay. Or actually, no, I believe those are fighter. No, those are literal soldiers. Actually, yeah, we're shifting course. We're going to have you go after her. Okay, we do have some enemies coming out here. Okay, we've got a bunch of enemies coming out here. All right, we're going to have you actually turn around and come over to this stronghold. And then Lytle. You know what? No, go ahead and kill this guy. Less likely to trigger Proofless and his goons over there. Aisha. You still need quite a bit. Ramberty, on the other hand, you should be fully healed up. Go ahead and take the next stronghold over here. And Aisha, we're going to have you go kill Jared. And Magnus, we're going to have you go hang out in the snowy plain. These guys can come back in and hold down the fort. Alright, yeah, Lytle can go ahead and kill this guy. Get a little bit of experience, and then you can kill the 2 little soldiers to get the rest of the way up. There we go. That works. Yeah, I didn't think that would be enough. But the 2 little soldiers should be enough. We just need to wait for them to tire themselves out running around in the mountain. Do soldiers not get tired? I think soldiers might not get tired. Well, that's going to be annoying. Okay, well, head back to Stronghold. Alright, this will be some really good experience. This might actually be enough to get you up a level. Oh, I should send Ankaseth back out. I've been having him hold down the fort while we had a bunch of flying units running around, but I don't think we need to worry about them anymore. And Paul can hold down the fort plenty fine. I just had Ankaseth doing it as well because he's someone who actually needs experience, unlike Paul. And Ankaseth is also more resilient than Paul, which sounds weird when you're talking about a group made up of golems. But, you know, Ankaseth has a healer and a whole bunch of units, whereas Paul is just a couple golems. Alright, well, they're dead. That is not enough for a level, so we still need more experience for you. Which is fine and fair and valid. Alright. Well, we'll get you that bloodstained robe. We'll go ahead and have you come over here, because there's an item I want you to get, and we'll have you go over there. Alright. Let's have Ankaseth move. We're going to have you come over here, because there's an item I want you to get. Rush has a singular... Okay, that would actually work too. Got a singular paladin over there. Alright, Magnus is gonna kill a bunch of people, I guess. That's cool. He needs the experience. I have you set on attack leader. I mean, I bet I have you set on attack. Yeah, I did. Okay. I see you guys still do not want to use your combo magic, which is unfortunate. They'll get there eventually. It would have been very productive if they had used their combo magic here, but oh well. The leader will die, so at least there's that. We're still not going to get our combo magic, so that's unfortunate. But at least the leader's gone. Yeah, what might be more effective, because Magnus gets 2 attacks no matter where he is. So it might end up being more effective in the long run to put a Book of Annihilation or something on our wizard friend, and then have Magnus get moved to the middle. But I'll figure that out. Alright, cool. We've liberated a new area. Oh, you guys are just hanging out. Okay. I was worried that they were going to actually, you know, come do bad things. Yeah, I think the 2 little soldiers just don't actually get tired, which is kind of unfortunate for me, to be perfectly honest. Alright, and we do get a love and peace there, which is pretty sweet. We do like those. We have seen how much I like those previously. Alright, Magnus, let's go ahead and have you move back over here. Fredo! You know what? Let's just have Vemond go eat this guy. We're not going to be able to kill the leader, but we can devour him. Oh, we will have you guys. Well, we're going to have someone actually coming in. All right. Fair enough. I think our dragon can hold out. Maybe I should have Ankaseth move down there. We have a lot of experience getting pocketed in that tiny little area. Yeah, we're not going to be able to kill the leader, but we should be able to kill a number of these units. Well, I say that. Can't kill them if they guard, unfortunately. I guess he did get powered up earlier. I was really hoping we'd kill literally any of them. That would be... Okay, yeah, we're not killing any of them. We'll see what my remaining Cerberus does, but I don't think we're killing any of these guys. Okay, we killed a fairy. A singular fairy is now dead. Okay. Progress. And we're gonna end up getting back attacked because of it. You know what? Whatever. We'll actually be able to kill the leader because of this. So, like, whatever. And they're not exactly in the best attacking spot either. In fact, all but the back row has now done all the attacks that they're gonna get. Oh, that's right. You just... you do status ailments when you're in the front. I forgot about that. That's kind of funny. Well, Magnus can just slash people, so there's that. Oh, and cool, because we took out the fairy, that means we can actually target the leader. Otherwise, we would not have killed the leader there. So that actually kind of came in clutch. Fair enough. And now he gets bounced back to get taken out by Vemond. We just juggled this man. I almost feel bad for them. They just got juggled. Well, goodbye. Almost feel bad. Almost. Alright, well, that's cool. They're dead. Vemond, we'll have you come back to Stronghold briefly. Let's go ahead and have you break camp, and we'll have you come back to Stronghold just in case it's needed. I guess I have you going for that item, which is fine, and then you can come down here to help clean up. All these guys are hanging up near the border, trying to escape, I guess. Alright, well, we'll let you guys rest up a little bit, and then after that, we're just going to have you move into the next town. Oh, cool. There you go. We get some Phoenix mail. I'm actually going to have you just hang out right here. This is a pretty good position to keep eye on what's going on. Or are you just going to ignore... Okay, you are not ignoring the city entirely. Let's take a look. What do you have, Davis? Not a lot. Honestly, anyone can fight you. Anyone can fight you and be fine. Shirley's going to get to do the honors. Good honor. Yeah, you can try and fight my dragons. Hopefully he gets his healing before I get my attacks. Hell yeah. This is actually perfect. We want them to do the healing before I've even attacked them. That means they just waste those heals. And now we focus down their leader. See if we can get some paralyzing. Unfortunately, we did not kill anyone or paralyze anyone, so they are going to get a lot of healing in. Well, we'll have a second shot at it, and they don't fully heal, because apparently they're not as good at this as I am. They need to equip some bloodstained robes, that's what I'm saying. Like, they want their priest to be doing well, put them in bloodstained robes. It just works. It just works. Weird that we didn't get any paralysis off, but whatever. Alright, well, that's another unit down. Lytle, go kill this guy, and then you probably have all the experience you actually need, I think. Yeah, you need 94. You'll get all the experience you need by killing that guy. We're gonna have you come down to kill Sybil over here. And Shirley, how much experience do you still need? You need 60 still? Alright. We're gonna have you come after this guy. Yeah, there you go. Now you can actually face him. Alright, I was going to command Shirley to actually go kill him, but this works too. And then this will put you up to level 24, which is perfect. Sure, whatever. Again, not sure how killing a paladin makes your alignment go up, but whatever. They just really want her alignment to go up. And we got a heat tex? Was that heat tex or heat tux? Not sure. Either way, we got it. So we'll have you then go after Davis. Alright, Ramberdy, I think you have rested plenty, so we can have you go ahead and go after this stronghold right here. You... Yeah, we took out the leader here. That guy's gonna be a bit of a problem, but we'll just deal with him as he comes. You aren't running anymore. You'll start running the second people move. Aisha is very close to going up a level. Yeah, you're very close to going up a level. We'll send you... Actually, let's just send you after this unit. Yeah. And then if that's not enough, then Randy should be able to do it for you. I want to keep an eye on what these guys do as I start moving down. Yeah, you hold your stronghold. Alright, they're not doing anything. That's fine. We'll get a little bit of experience from poking these guys. God, Dad does a lot of damage. And I'm happy for him. He's a very strong old man. And we'll take that. We'll get a dowsing rod, which is useless for me. I guess I could actually show how that works, because I'll never use them. So we use a dowsing rod. Because there is still more items we haven't gotten. And it shows that there's an item right there. And it even tells us what it is. So that's nice. Alright, and Shirley, how much do you need XP? How much? You need 40. You need 40 still. I think that's like 2, maybe 3 kills, and there's only 4 enemies. So I guess if you wipe out the whole unit, it won't be that bad. But we'll try to not wipe out the whole unit. We'll try and save some for Ankasat. Yeah, they're just going to heal themselves, and now they're kind of done. Although it will be very hard to actually target with this group. But that's okay. Hey, we actually got some paralysis. Nice. Alright, so we're not going to actually... Well, we get a kill. Let's see how much experience this gives us. 13. Okay, so I think we will actually need to wipe out the whole unit. That's fine. We can just have you do that. Now I know. Since we now know that you need to wipe out the whole unit, we'll go ahead and have you move back up here again to be ready to move in over here. You guys are just heading up. That's fine. Let's go ahead and have Vemon go after this guy. I don't know why he's just moving back to that plane, but sure. Whatever, man. Alright, well, there's another one dead. And another one dead. Yeah, this wasn't gonna last long. Oh, and we paralyzed her after she was already asleep. Almost feels bad. Almost. Alright, cool. So you guys are now level 24 as well. Go hang out over here, I guess. Alright, Vemon, my man, go kill this guy. Because that should give you... You need quite a bit of experience to go to level up. Surmi's been liberated. Perfect. Aisha is going to work on killing these guys, which will put her up a level. And I believe we still need you to... we still need Ramberdy. Yeah, we still need Ramberdy to take the remaining area as well. Which is wild. Although it's low enough, I might be able to get away with having someone like Aisha or them on to take it, actually. I think it is a little bit too high to get away with that, but it's maybe. It's a maybe. Alright, well, we're at 49, so we only need a couple more kills to get you up a level. And we've got a lot of experience just waiting over here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and have you face this direction. Because why not? In fact, you know what? Shirley, we're going to actually switch things up a bit. We're going to have you come over there, and then once you get over here, we'll have you come over here. Not that any of this is particularly needed, but now we're just going to let people clean up a little bit. And you probably need to sleep. So we'll speed up a bit while we wait for people. Actually, you know what? You go ahead and move up here, because that's probably where I'm going to want you to get the rest of your XP. Alright, we changed targets to the person who was actually asleep, so we're going to be killing the drakes instead. I think that's fine. This might actually give us just enough experience to go up a level. Assuming we can actually kill them, it would be very helpful if we actually hit our attacks. It is generally advised to actually land your hits if you want to take people out. Just a little bit of sage wisdom there. Generally advised to land your hits if you want to actually defeat your enemy. But I don't think it'll be a problem. Our remaining attacks can't be missed. They can be halved, they can be resisted, but you can't block them or evade them. So this will work. And how much experience do we still need after this? Was this enough? It was enough. All right, cool. So between episodes, we can move Dio back into this party now that everyone is level 24. So that's perfect. So you can come hold this place. And then you, my friend, we're going to have you pivot, go kill that guy. Hopefully he doesn't get too close to everyone else. Shirley, I swear, you're literally right in front of the place. Can you not? And then Paul, we'll go ahead and have you move up here. Thank you, Shirley. Literally right outside the door. Alright, cool. Yeah, and then Ramberdy. I'm actually going to have you move over here. And I'm going to have Margaret move over here as well. And we're going to have all these guys move as a group to come take this place. But in the meantime, as long as these guys don't start moving, we should be fine. You're about to go to sleep, so we're just going to have Vemond go to sleep and let this guy wear himself out without hopefully moving too much farther down. We're fighting a wild cockatrix, so that's cool and unexpected. Reminder that you can fight wild enemies even in normal encounters. Once again, it is generally advisable to land hits if you want to actually take out your enemy. Just a little bit of sage wisdom there. Okay, we're not going to defeat the cockatrix because we missed like 6 of our hits. Oh my god, we actually did it. That was clutch. Okay, cool. I didn't really care either way. They're just a good money grab because they give you either a Stone of Resurrection or they either give you a Resurrection Stone, which is worth like $250 to sell and cures petrification, which is what they cause, or they give you a Scroll of Discipline, which is like $600 to sell. So either way, they're just a good money grind. And if I ever need to grind levels or money, this is probably the next place I'll be doing that. Bro, I need you to, like, calm down. Oh, he is going all the way down there. That's real annoying. Well, he's asleep now, so there's that, I guess. We're gonna end up fighting another one of these guys along the way, but... Okay, well, we will get into an encounter here. This is, I guess, the best way to be fighting the cockatrix. It immediately woke up and will immediately petrify. You know what? Just kill him. It can't double petrify me. I'd rather just have him dead, and then I can get levels on this poor dog later. Yeah, that was real unfortunate that it immediately woke up. I would like to pause, Paul. Thank you. Alright, I don't really want you fighting this guy, so turn around. Get out of there and hope that he goes back to his post. Hey, he does! Cool. Alright, well, that will work. I think it is genuinely cheaper to use a revive stone. I think it is actually cheaper for me to just use the revive stone. So yeah, I'll get that guy up. I'll get Eratu up to level 45, or 45, wow, up to level 25 at a later date. I'll do that between episodes. Aisha, come over here and be my level 24 person holding that stronghold. Paul, would you like to actually face the enemy? All right. And now we need to move a whole bunch of people into here. But we can only have one person actually take the place. And that is you, my friend. So we'll go ahead and have you take Sokol. Let's double check. Yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine to take that place. Alright, Margaret. We're gonna have you just move on in. Magnus, we're gonna have you move on in. And I'm gonna have you move up a little bit. Did I ever get the item that was right here? Well, if I didn't, then you're going to do it. There is one more item here as well. I think it's like right where this guy is, honestly. Or no, it's like right in this path. We might actually get it just on our way over. Wait. I completely forgot this guy was here. Hey, Norris. I completely forgot you were there, buddy. All right, well, Lytle, how about you actually, like, face Norris? Wow. Yeah, I completely missed that. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, we've got another Eckert. All right, well, that's cool. These guys could actually do a lot of damage to my leader. Hopefully they don't. I mean, we're going to completely annihilate their leader. Alright. Hopefully they don't... Okay, they are just doing random attacks. Cool. Quite a few of them did hit my leader, which is a little alarming. But if I do a Pedra Virtue and it actually kills the one in the middle, then we guarantee that they will not... Well, actually, no. We don't guarantee that they won't be able to kill... Now we guarantee that they won't be able to kill the leader. They just don't have enough hits. They do a lot of damage, but they won't be able to kill him. So I'll just use an item to heal him up to make sure he doesn't die here. That is why we have items. All right. Yeah, go ahead and just use a heal seed. Cool. There we go. You guys move in a little bit, and then we'll have Magnus. You know what, Magnus? Just, like, go fight these guys. Like, why not? Margaret, go fight this guy. Like, why not? Cool, we've taken the town. We're gonna immediately get into a fight, but that's fine. Oh, it's just... okay. Sure. Well, their leader doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, he's dead. The rest of these guys will get some slashes in, but I'm not really that worried about it. Like, these Templars? Templars, that's what they are. Knight Templar is their class name, I believe. They're basically just phalanxes with swords instead of spears. Like, they do 2 hits from any position. Oh, no, never mind. Maybe they do 3 from the front, actually. I was gonna say, that might have actually been enough to push me back. If I immediately get into another encounter here, I might want to just go ahead and retreat, actually. And then let Magnus actually kill the other guy. Okay, cool. Well, Magnus is the one going to be getting into the fight, so it's not a problem. And maybe, just maybe, we'll actually do combo magic. I swear they can. I've seen them do it. I think they just have stage fright. They just don't like to do it on screen. Nope. No combo magic this round, okay. Unfortunate. Wait, did he heal somehow? Or did I just do very little damage? Do they do magic from the back? Are they basically just paladins? Either way, he's dead, so it doesn't matter that much. If you do combo magic, you can hit the entire enemy. You're way less likely to do it now that you don't have a single target to be focusing on. Yeah, you're not doing it. Okay. Okay, fine. Whatever. They're dead. That's the important thing. I'm actually going to put in a field pause because I'm not sure who I want you guys going after at this point. Oh, nice crit. Yeah, they get 3 attacks. Okay. I thought they only got 2 attacks from all positions, but I guess I was wrong. Not that it really matters that much, to be perfectly frank. Alright, cool. Well, this guy is the only one with a leader left. So... Magnus? Go kill. Alright, you are now in your destination. So we'll have you face this way. You are also in your destination. We'll have you face this way. Alright. Yeah, Magnus, go ahead and kill the leader here. And we'll have our remaining units that actually need some experience. Well, get some experience. Guys, come on. You can do the frickin' combo. I know you can. This is an established combination. It's called Atmosphere, and it can put the entire enemy group to sleep. It's really, really useful. I'd love it if you actually did it. I know Saradin has not been in your party for that long, but he's been in the party for long enough for you to be able to figure out how to use combo magic together. There you go! See how cool that is? Okay, well, it didn't kill the leader, but it killed the big dragon. That's pretty neat. And you got these guys to kill the leader for you, so, like... There you go! Wasn't that cool? Wasn't that fun? Aren't you glad that you're actually doing things together as a team? You did not actually need to camp. I did not mean to have you do that. Actually, that's probably the guy I'm going to have you keep going after. Okay, cool. Ankaseth. Who do I want you going after? You need a lot of experience, actually. You're going after this guy. Oh, cool. We actually get to encounter this guy. Neat. Well, they should die pretty swiftly. Oh, yeah. Alright, sweet. And we just have the Phalanx left, who will not put up that much of a fight, really. Not on his little lonesome, I should say. Cool. Get more alignment up for our Angel Knight. She needs it. We get a Burning Band, so that's neat, I guess. We're going to have you chase this guy down because you are the most likely person to actually get to him. And then Magnus. Yeah, you don't need a lot of experience. So once you wake up, we'll just have you go kill this remaining dragon, which I believe is your target anyway. Ankaseth, this might be a little bit late to do this, but I'd actually really like for you to not be fighting while winded. Now, the difficult thing will be getting this guy separated out, which looks like we're actually managing to do that, so that's cool. Alright, that's pretty sweet. We might need Ankaseth to kill him, or have Margaret go kill him, actually. Margaret could also probably use that experience. Margaret is probably also pretty tired at this point, but not as tired as the guy currently asleep. So at least there's that. Yeah, simple wind shot is not going to do a whole heck of a lot. As long as we don't miss, we take this guy out. Actually, now we can't miss, so there we go. Alright, yeah, we still need a bunch more experience. Got it. To be fair, we have not really used this unit very much. And I think you can only change rank on level up, so even if she hit all of the stat requirements right now, until she levels up, she will not change rank. Alright, so let's go ahead and have you go after Wilkenstein. You're gonna fall asleep here sooner rather than later, but that's fine. Magnus is gonna go slay a dragon real quick. He's killed several, actually, at this point. Get our health topped up, I guess. And there we go. Not enough to go up a level, but honestly, that's fine. We'll go up a level when we kill the enemy later. We'll kill Proofless for it. Alright, cool. There was an item. It's apparently, like, right here in the forest, so just, like, go for that, and then go hang down in Sokol. Ramberty, did you go up a level? No, Ramberty also needs to go up a level. Okay. I probably should have had him go after the dragon instead, then. But that's okay, I guess. Oh, what? Ankaseth, buddy. No, you're supposed to go kill this guy. You're supposed to murder this man. Am I gonna get demonetized? I don't monetize these videos anyway. It doesn't matter. Alright. And he's just gonna run closer to me? I'm fine with that. Confused, but fine. There we go. We get another dragon shield. We have a lot of dragon equipment, actually. But we can't do... Unfortunately, it all kind of sucks. And we can't really do anything cool with it without having a Sword of Time it, and there's only one of those in the game. So you get a bunch of the rest of the dragon equipment, but only one Sword of Time it, which is the limiting factor in actually making a Dragoon. Unfortunate, but that's okay. Alright, I was hoping you'd kill that guy, but I guess Ankaseth will do it for you. God, he does so much damage. Oh, this is perfect. Knocking them back like that means that we'll be able to hit both of them with Dark Quest. And then Ankaseth will still get one more hit, and I believe we still have one more Dark Quest. So we should wipe out the whole unit here. Nice. Is that enough to go up a level? No. Okay. So we'll still need quite a bit more experience for that. Alright, well. Fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, we still need a bit more experience to go up a level. We might be able to get some fighting proofless. If we attack him from the side, we can probably wear down some of his units. I would like Magnus to be in there to get the final blow, but if we side attack him, we can probably get a little bit of experience off of his Knight Templars. Alright, we'll just hammer, or I guess axe our way through these guys, I should say. Don't appreciate your crits. Do appreciate you dying, though. Oh, for a second there, I thought he wasn't going to actually get his second attack. Okay, so we're not going to completely finish these guys off, unfortunately. But we'll get pretty close. Looks like we're going to need to do some grinding off-screen just to finish getting everyone to level 24. But honestly, it's not that big a deal. So we'll just finish this guy off. Grinding against wild encounters is also like the easiest way to make money in this game. And I do need more money. So I'm not that peeved about it. It just takes time. Alright, cool. We don't even get an item for him. We just get them dead. Alright, sure, whatever. Magnus, just go kill the leader. I'm not going to worry about doing anything else here. All enemies are accounted for. All items are accounted for. We just need to take out the enemy leader. We've got a few people who are not level 24 yet. We had a little bit of waste in terms of experience distribution, but it's not that big a deal. Sir Proofless, the Revolutionary Army! Yeah, what about him? Don't disturb me. Take care of him yourself. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna go well for your poor little dude. Damn, those kids, how'd they get so strong? No one can squeeze such power from the fruit of the netherworld. Forget the prince, I can break the seal myself. Yeah, I don't see that going well. Shit, it's not working. Yeah, it would be kind of weird if it would, to be perfectly honest. Looks like the legend remains just that. Shut up. That's it. You will all be sacrificial lambs. Yeah, I guess when things don't go your way, turn to human sacrifice? Alright. Sure, whatever, man. I guess to be fair, in the canon of this world, there already have been sacrificing people to summon ogres, so it's not that big of a stretch. Please don't kill my cleric, by the way. I rather like having her. Would have been great if you guys did an atmosphere there. See if you could put some of these guys to sleep, maybe. But, oh well. There we go. Yeah, I guess I didn't actually need to have these guys go kill the dragon. This would have been plenty of experience to get them up to level 24, but whatever. It's an extra 9 experience I could have given to someone else. It's not that big a deal. And Proofless is finally done! We're finally done with proofless. So I'm happy about that. Alright, and we had an adamant katana. We'll see if that's better than the chattel hog, because I'm guessing they go for the same people. I doubt it, but I guess we'll see. And we're being joined by Leah, weirdly enough, okay. Oh, and Dio. Okay, the whole party's here. Sure. Hey, Magnus, we're sending the troops home. Yeah, we actually did everything that we're trying to do in this chapter. We rescued the Eastern Division, the Eastern Orthodox Church. So now we have taken the South, the West, and the East. All that's left is the center. And then Lodis. Probably. I doubt they're going to just sit by if we have declared the entire country as being under the Revolutionary Army. I guess, to be fair, they're already not just sitting by, so... They believed in the legend and tried to get the ultimate power. And the Archbishop, too. Wow, what a wild goose chase. Yeah, I'm sure it's all just a legend, and all these people aiming for it were just wasting their time, and there's nothing that we need to worry about here. By the way, where's Yumel? We would really like to get him back from Lodis. Oh, hey, speak of the devil, Yumel! Yumel? Yumel? Yumel, I'm worrying. Yumel, that's not as reassuring as you think it is. Ooh. As someone with a long medical history, I just hate, like, cuts and needles and stuff. It just, ugh. Which is weird because I'm fine with the sight of blood. Usually my own. But, like, I don't know. Cuts and needles and stuff just always weird me out. Okay. Yumel's got a new posse. And he's gone. And they're all gone. So, about that legend, huh? Oh, that doesn't look good anymore. That had looked... Okay, that does not look good at all. In fact. That looks very bad, in fact. It's dangerous. Yeah, I think Yumel has opened a portal to hell. We have... This game has now become Doom. I'm gonna need a BFG. Okay, well... next mission is back at the Temple of Berthe once more. I would like to do a area investigation to get some people leveled up first, but we're back here again. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of character management. We did want to go ahead and remove Nancy from this party and add Dio back in. So we'll grab our boy Dio. There we go. And then we will just do a little bit of rearrangement. I know it's dangerous having Dio up in front, but that is where he is best. He's just best there. And then Aisha can just do meteor strikes. That's fine. Alright, cool. I think that's all we are actually going to be doing from this screen. Oh, I do need to give item... Need to give you back another revive stone. There we go. Alright, cool. Well, that'll work, I guess. I do want to get the rest of my people up to level 24 before I go back to the Temple of Berthe once more, but I think that will do for today. Let me just verify real quick that I can leave. I cannot leave. Okay, got it. We are here. We are not getting to level 24 between episodes. I will see you next time as we, we deal with a portal to hell. So I'm sure that will be grand. But I'll see you guys then.